Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius February 2, 2023. You're seeking more familiarity and security today. You're inclined to make more adjustments than usual today, but it's excellent for bringing a better balance to your world. It might benefit you to dial things down and aim for a regeneration of sorts. You're paying more attention to your personal needs, family, or home life. You can feel an extra need of comfort, and there's some tendency for restlessness to lead to indulgence. Temporarily, you may not be in full touch with what you want, making it better to wait for more clarity before making impactful decisions. Take a breath and get ready for good news. Mercury will soon leave his post-shadow phase. This is excellent for you because our cosmic messenger rules your solar house, so whenever he's moonwalking, you are reviewing and re-evaluating your closest relationship. Now that he will soon be leaving his post-shadow period behind him, he's patting you on the back to say that anything that was preventing you from seeing clearly about partnerships in recent weeks can be resolved with clear, concise, articulate communication. Note that you and others are thinking more poignantly and can find a way to connect eye to eye. What do you have to be thankful for? Everyone goes through periods of feeling insecure or doubtful, so your moment may pop up when the moon in Gemini sextiles Chiron in Aries. Instead of becoming highly introverted throughout your workday, you could consider this sextile as an opportunity to work through your issues. It might be helpful to focus on what you are grateful for in your work life to change your tune about work. Doing so can help you regain your confidence, which will allow you to get through the rest of your workday. While there is some tension building between Jupiter in your income sector and the dwarf planet Ceres on the other side of the financial fence, this is something that will work to your advantage. Jupiter is focused on income growth and expansion, while Ceres isn't focused on the money at all and more on understanding your financial needs and priorities, with a chance over the coming days to balance the two. The next 6 months will be greatly affected by the current planetary alignment. What you initiate now will determine who and what your life is about in the weeks to come, but not to worry. It's simply a matter of paying attention to what matters and not ignoring what is truly important. You just need to focus on your favorite priorities, such as health, job, and good relationships with others, right? Don't worry if you have a lot to do on this day. Today it is sure to see you energetic and raring to go. Don't waste any time. Make your to-do list and start checking the chores off one by one. You'll find that you are able to get things done much more quickly than usual, leaving you a little extra time to spend with the family this evening. With Saturn now just 5 weeks away from his return to Pisces for the start of not just a 3-year visit but of a new 3-decade-long Saturn cycle, the job of closing old doors but also looking to the future is intensifying. It helps that you are in the early part of the month-long wind-down of your old solar year, a time when you are already looking back and reflecting. Yet with Venus already in Pisces and Jupiter having spent much of the last 2 years in your sign, you are already looking to the future and tracks have already been laid for you to follow. In the heart of the working week, Venus, the planet of love, is preparing for the moon's return to your romantic sector tomorrow. This will be the moon's only visit while Venus is in Pisces, and with some romantically charged days coming up, she is working now to ensure you are making time or space for this at what can be the busiest point in any week. Our eyes in the sky. The moon is in Gemini today, which means that it's asking us to use our brains to make intellectual decisions instead of emotional ones. The Gemini moon likes to solve problems, even providing 2 solutions to every issue at hand. We could be extremely curious and want to understand things on a deep level, but we might have to turn over many rocks and investigate many situations before we find the clarity we need. You feel impatient, on edge, unable to relax. It's particularly difficult to find any peace. If you're normally calm and well-balanced, this is the stimulation you need to put plans you have been thinking about for a long time into action. With such an enterprising attitude, you may be overstretched. If you feel on edge, allow yourself the peace you need. Take a relaxed view of life and let grass grow over old feuds. Enjoy reviving old contacts and wallowing in nostalgia. The conditions are ideal, as you will be receiving a lot of trust and affection. Let your family know how important they are to you and spend more time with them. In the pre-dawn hours, the Gemini moon sextiles Chiron in Aries, helping us inspire others to find their healing path. We may have devoted a great deal of time and energy to addressing our wounds, past pain, or traumas from childhood that we've never fully resolved. Indeed, we may not recognize the progress we've made until we are sitting with another, offering offhand advice. People now look to us for guidance because they know we have faced a personal trial. We may feel ill-equipped to share our experiences because we still feel as though the pain is raw. Yet we should give ourselves credit now. We have learned a lot and we have come a long way. And we have lots of knowledge which others can benefit from. Be an inspiration for someone today. You never know the impact you can have on another's healing journey through a kind word or by holding space. You expect too much and as a result become rather impatient. You need to take a step back in order to avoid unnecessary mistakes. Practicing restraint is of paramount importance, otherwise you are easily misunderstood. Be ready to accept suggestions from others. The stress you feel adversely affects your confidence. Get some exercise, take enough time out for yourself. There is no reason for you to relax. Give your body the workout it deserves. You notice how your vitality has a positive effect on the people around you. Build on your strength and energy. If you encounter a period of stress in the future that requires you to be as fit as possible, you're prepared for all eventualities. The cosmic weather is then exceedingly quiet until just before midnight, when the Gemini moon squares off with Neptune in Pisces, stimulating confusion. We misinterpret something we hear or read, and are quick to jump to a conclusion. Something in the media or news may hijack our better judgment, causing us to react impulsively. We are actually missing an important piece of the story. Bad actors might see us in our vulnerable state and know that we are susceptible to manipulation tactics and deceptions. Don't make any important decisions based on the facts that you have now. In the light of day, they will reveal themselves to be clever fiction.